is another video response to a so-called Christian, I guess. But as I stated earlier on a lot of these video responses, I don't really watch the entire thing because it gets so predictable. You go around and say how it's wrong for a man to lie with another man, as stated on Leviticus 18:22. But in the same book, it also says it's wrong to eat shellfish. It also says it's wrong to wear polyester. It also says it's wrong to be around women during their period. And it also says it's wrong to have two different crops in the same land. Yeah. So I don't really see you guys going around prohibiting at red lobster, or going around avoiding women during their period, and of course going around protesting at farms just because they have different crops. Yeah. But then, as I said earlier, I don't really have anything against your faith in general. It's just that you just pick and choose which Bible verses to follow instead of just believing everything of it, But in the same thing, the Bible also said it was okay to have slaves, and yet we basically abolished slavery, and still there's no big earthquake or whatever that destroyed the entire world just because we freed the slaves. So I don't think that's really going to happen here. I don't think there was a big earthquake just because of gay marriage became legalized. It wasn't too long ago that other people were discriminated against because of their race or their ethnicity or their religion, for that matter. There were some people who were discriminated simply because they worship a different faith, or simply because they had a different ethnicity. And I remember hearing some stories about my grandparents being discriminated against just because they were Latino. And then because of that discrimination, they decided to send my mom and her sisters to a Catholic school rather than a public school because of that. During all the whole discrimination they could get in a public school. But although I say that I haven't really been discriminated against that much lately for being gay, but although I face discrimination a lot for having a learning disability, I face all of that throughout my life, as far as that goes, and not knowing why I'm different from other people, why I'm in this kind of class than others, why are people calling me stupid like that, because I talk a little bit differently, or because I think a little bit differently, or whatever, or because I have Asperger's syndrome or something, And then your people's whole belief on the whole disabled people is that you think that God is punishing me for something. If God is punishing me for that, then why the hell he would have me here in the first place? So anyway.